You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
Setting in the heat. Oh, words right out of my mouth, or your mouth, rather. I want to introduce you to the Hawthorne County Country Store's Heather Thielen.
Correct.
See, here's the thing. We've been talking about the heat. We know we're in this heat wave, and so now we need to bring. We're at home, and we're trying to. Berries are in season, but
Right.
with the heat, what in the world do we do?
I know. It's awful, right?
Yes.
It really is hot out there.
It's so hot.
It's hot for us. It's hot for our plants. It's hot for our animals.
And we
It's
don't
hot.
want the plants to die. We just don't want them to.
No.
What
exactly.
do we do?
So I brought from El Plantillo. I got this beautiful, beautiful blackberry. The blackberries are in season. You can see how gorgeous these are. Pick these early in the morning or late in the afternoon when it's cooled off.
Sure.
Right? And we do want to turn them into something like this at some point.
Yes.
I mean, how gorgeous is that? Berry jam. But can you imagine right now having a boiling pot of water to try and can this in the heat? No, thank you.
Right.
Right now, I'm cleaning them and I'm throwing them in the freezer.
Okay.
So we'll pull that back out in the fall when it's nice and cool and I can have a nice afternoon where we can can this all up and make wonderful, wonderful things with it.
Yeah.
They might get a little rum or some other things added.
Oh.
Just saying.
Just saying. Okay. Well, does it matter? Okay. So now I got to ask though, if you don't have this in your backyard, let's say, does it matter if you're buying it from the stores?
Well, it doesn't, but we have so many fantastic gardeners and little homesteads in our area.
Yeah, we do.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like we have little farm stands. We have more independent farms in San Diego County than any place else.
Isn't that amazing?
Like seriously.
I love that.
And
I
berries
love
are
that.
everywhere this year.
Yes,
So good.
it is.
Yes.
And so talk to me about everything else, because you have so much goodies on this this table here. And by the way, when we talk about the heat, because some of us are so nervous, does it get so hot that it's going to affect in the way that we're planting?
It is. So there are some things we can still plant. I always use the charts for Zone 910, recommended by San Diego Seed Company and El Plantillo Nursery. They are fantastic, and they teach me so much. So we can still grow beans. We can still grow these fantastic cucumbers. Ooh. We can still grow tomatoes. This is actually sunflower jelly, so it's still time to grow sunflowers.
Nice.
We can do that, right?
Yes.
These are things that we can still plant in our gardens. We want you to take care of yourself when you're doing that. We got shade cloth going. We got shade hats going.
Oh, you know what? You've got to do this the right. You can't go out.
Protect yourself.
You need to. Did you see what happened to Chrissy? Oh, did I just call her out?
I did hear about that.
Yeah, she said she was only supposed to be outside for 10 minutes, became an hour, and guess what?
It happens to everybody.
It
so
does.
It's a good warning.
Yes.
So making sure that you're doing electrolytes for you, electrolytes for your animals.
Smart. For your animals. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so this is very important.
Yes.
Okay, you have to remember, our pets, if we are struggling, they are likely struggling as well.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So treats that are cooled down. We do frozen berries for the chickens. We do electrolytes for the duckies. We do, this is doggy ice cream that you can make and freeze and give them a cooled off treat.
And it's bacon flavor.
I mean, why not?
Maybe
right?
you don't eat it. Make sure you give it to Fido, okay?
It's also really hard on our natural environment.
Yeah.
So our bees, like things like this that are our bee waterers.
Gosh, you don't even think about things like
They
this.
need extra too.
Yeah.
So this is helping our garden. This is supporting our homestead.
Yes.
This is how we homestead in the heat.
So what are things that we should not be planting right now?
It is too late. It's too late to be planting things like broccoli and cauliflower unless you want to seed them inside, getting ready for
the
late
next
fall.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, because you know what? It's too hot. It's too hot, but now I like how you say that, because you reap what you sow. So you have to start preparing. You do have to start preparing now.
Yeah.
And then we got to take care of the things that we already have.
I mean,
it's beautiful, by the way.
Could not be more gorgeous.
Okay, you said something about so what about chickens, livestock? Any other advice? Because I know that where was it? The ducky?
Yes, the ducks and the chickens. We for sure want to make sure that we're doing electrolytes available for them, water available all the time. We like to do frozen treats, all of that kinds of good stuff, and making sure that they have misters and a place to get cool, shade for everybody.
What is your July to-do list? Like if you're gonna, what are some of the important things you got to get done this month?
It's harvest, harvest, harvest.
Okay.
It is harvest season for us, for sure.
We like that word, harvest.
Harvest, harvest, harvest. And for me, it means filling the freezer full of things.
Yes.
Because it's hot.
Yes.
And we're going to get started planning for next year. So we're doing soil amendments right now. We're getting ready to decide what kind of green manures we're going to plant.
Sure.
All of the stuff that's getting ready for next fall.
Right.
Planning starts now.
I like this. Okay, hold on. Let me see this. We don't have a whole lot of time left, but you know, my eyes went to this. Oh, yeah. I love that you said you can freeze this, friends.
Yes.
You don't have to just keep it in the fridge. Make sure you're planning ahead. There's so much on this table that I had to come around, and I was like, wait, I need to see what you're doing. They've got so much good stuff. We want to say thank you to Heather from Hawthorne Country Store. And you know what? If you want more information on everything she just talked about, because she was so fantastic, we didn't have enough time to talk about everything. But you know what? You go to our website, fox5sandiego.com, click the Scene On tab. We'll make sure you've got all the information and how to get a hold of Heather. Okay. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I forgot about my hat.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Not getting burned.
Yeah.